Hi, it's Chris Ruggiero, and today I'm on 187th Street in the good old Bronx. Now, if you've ever walked down the street and you smell that sweet smell of fresh cookies, you probably know it's coming right out of Gino's pastry shop behind me. So come on, let's go inside and bake some cookies. Have you ever seen something that was just love at first sight? Well, that happened to me today when I saw this revolving cake display. They told me, be sensible with your new love. Don't be fooled, thinking this is the last you'll find. But they've never stood in the dark with you, love. When you take me in your arms and drive me slowly out of my mind. So today, as you know, I'm on 187th Street at Gino's Pastry Shop with Jerome himself, the owner, and Sal the baker standing next to him. So Jerome, what are we going to make today?
Today we're going to make traditional French cookies.
French cookies.
Right.
All right.
We're going to do like a variety of them. Just to give you an idea what we do here, everything is done on premise. So we're going to start with the ingredients.
Okay.
Ingredients is almond paste, shortening, sugar, flour,
Okay.
and egg whites.
Okay.
That makes the mix, and it'll look something like this.
I love almond paste.
Okay, it'll look something like this.
You ever eat almond paste right out of the
Yeah,
box?
forget about it. You know, you're supposed to use like 20 pounds, and you only get 19 because
Yeah.
we're eating it, both of them. Well, that's when we make our Easter marzipan lambs.
Okay.
That's what we use, the traditional Italian almond paste. Now we'll do a star cookie first.
Okay. So you just put it in the piping bag, the dough.
Piping bag with a star tip. And we're gonna make our first tray, and then I'll show you the toppings.
So when you make all different kinds of cookies, all different shapes, there's a different tip for every
Different tip for
kind?
every cookie. Just to let everyone know that almond paste is the main ingredient when you also make pinoli cookies.
Okay.
Normally we would make it, but there's a shortage of the traditional Italian and Spanish pinolis. Now he's making a second batch. That's for different. It's a different shape. This one is the star cookie, and this one we put a red cherry.
So we just put red cherries right on top.
Right on top.
And now these cherries, they're soaked cherries.
They're glazed
Okay.
cherries, pretty much like a maraschino.
Okay, so like what you'd find in the Shirley Temple.
Well, no, that's a maraschino you find in Shirley.
Okay.
These are glazed with like a citrus glaze on it.
Okay. So now these cookies, for the most part, are the same exact dough.
Same dough.
Okay, just different shape.
Yeah, all the cookies the same dough, different shape.
And then you put different toppings on them.
Right.
And they're called French cookies.
These are all French cookies.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea. Once he finishes that, we'll start on that one, but we'll finish this later. And as you see, we do everything old school.
Old school way. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
So
no.
talking about old school, how long have you been here for in this spot?
Gino's this year is celebrating 60 years.
60 years.
Yeah. We opened up in 1960.
Wow.
My father opened up with $500 and a penny for good luck. That's exactly what the story is. You know?
Wow. And you've been baking since you were how old?
I was 5 years old when I started. Back then, we didn't have all these gadgets.
Sure.
Cell phones and
Yep.
and video games. And we had no choice. So, I came to work with my dad. And he had me next to him doing things like this.
Uh-huh.
And this is the second shape that we do right here. Same technique as the red cherry, but this is a raspberry topping we do on this one. As you see, this is a star shape. This is pretty much like a daisy, like a flowered cookie with a raspberry topping.
All right, so now we have the cherry topping cookies and the raspberry top cookies, but everybody loves chocolate.
Yep. There's a bittersweet chocolate cap.
Okay, and so now we just put these on top of the cookie, and it just melts on top of the cookie while it's in the oven?
Yeah, it melts on top, and inside the cookie you get a little drizzle of it.
Now, how long does this cook for?
These are in and out of the oven within less than 10 minutes.
Really? So now what's the fourth cookie here that we're making?
we're making a raspberry sandwich cookie.
Okay.
We fill these with raspberry filling, and then we dip the end in a chocolate coating.
So two sides you bring together,
You take
raspberry in the middle.
two cookies, you make it, put them into a sandwich with
Okay.
raspberry filling, and then you dip the end in a chocolate cookie. Now, this is we did 4 cookies here.
Okay.
Okay. The 5th one we're doing is something my father used to make, and he calls it carabinieri. Carabinieri is an Italian police officers,
Okay.
Italian cop, and their colors were green and white. So we're gonna make a mixed cookie. It's gonna be a green and white cookie. The green is a pistachio flavor,
Okay.
and the white is a traditional French cookie.
Okay.
And then it's combined together as one cookie. So here's how we're mixing it.
So that right now, that's the pistachio. It's
That's
going
a
in?
pistachio flavor.
Okay. If you're gonna have any cookie and you want to dunk it in coffee,
These are the dunking right there.
these are the dunking cookies.
Yes, the chocolate cap, the red cherry, the raspberry,
Okay.
and the sandwich cookie. We're doing the raspberry. I'm a dunker. I'm a big fan. I dunk everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Now he follows off with the pistachio.
So that's just it's the pistachio in the dough.
Yeah,
You mix it and put it on
pistachio
top.
flavored inside the dough,
Okay.
and then we combine them both.
So right now we're taking same dough again, and we're gonna do the
This-
red cherry cookie.
Yeah, in a strawberry flavored cookie.
Okay.
So the cookie itself is going to be red.
Okay. We're gonna take sprinkles now, rainbow sprinkles, and just sprinkle them on the top.
That's it.
Now, what's the temperature of this oven?
So right now we got the oven at 375.
375. Okay. So 375
About
for
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Now, as you see, the white is done. So that means pretty much everything else is done.
Okay. All right, so now we take these cookies, you lay them upside down.
We take half of them and we turn them upside down.
Okay.
And we pipe them with raspberry filling. And again, see?
That was
Old
delicious.
school.
No machines.
No machines.
All by hand.
That's it.
And
No.
so when you're done, then you
We
put them
make it into
together.
a sandwich.
Okay.
This is the same thing when people look at our cannolis. They see the large cannolis, one is a little larger, it's a little wider, because when we do them by hand, they're never identical.
Okay.
So you gotta be careful not to push too hard on these.
And then you break them.
They break.
All right, so we're just gonna take them like this,
That's it.
dip them fast, and bring them over here.
That's it.
That's it. All right, I'll see you later. Now is the best part.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna try these cookies.
That was the, what do you call it? The enemy stencil. Whatever the hell that is.
So, and if you've ever been to Gino's before, we all know that your wife is up front all the time,
Right. That's Joanne,
every day.
the cappuccino queen.
Joanne, the cappuccino queen, made us cappuccinos.
Now we need your honest opinion. I love it, but I love dunking.
Well, we're gonna do both.
We'll do the taste first.
Cheers.
See, you don't even need sugar.
I'm not just saying this for the camera. That's the best cappuccino I ever had.
Right?
It's so sweet. I love
Yeah.
sugar. It's delicious. So what's the first cookie you want to try?
You're the guest of honor, so
Let's try the pistachio one first.
you got it.
We gonna dunk this?
I dunk.
So let's dunk it. We go get more in the back.
I mean, these are not enough.
Delicious.
These are my favorite. Can I take one? I
Huh?
would like one. Thank you. I don't know. But...